You ever feel like you're doing everything right? Showing up, putting in the work, taking care of your responsibilities, right? Being kind, respectful, loyal, and still you feel invisible. That was me the other day. See, I showed up early, stayed late, covered things that weren't even my job, handled pressure without complaining, smiled at people who didn't even look up, kept my head down, and did the right thing. And you know what? Nobody noticed, right? Not a thank you, not a hey man, I saw what you did, not even a nod, right? And I'm not saying I need people to clap for me. I'm not doing this for a round of applause, but sometimes it'll be nice to feel seen, right? It'd be nice to know that all the quiet effort, all the things that we do that nobody else knows about, see, they matter. Because honestly, the weight gets heavy when you carry it silently. See, I sat right here in this truck just thinking, trying to shake it off. But deep down, that feeling, it stuck with me. Am I even appreciated? Does anyone even notice what I do? Does any of this really matter? And I started thinking, how many of us feel this way? See, you might be the one always checking in on others, right? But nobody checks in on you. You might be the one your family depends on, but you feel like you can't fall apart because they expect you to be strong. So you might be at work every day, giving your best and still being overlooked for people who cut corners or do the bare minimum. It's frustrating. It's draining. And sometimes it makes you want to stop trying altogether, right? But right there in the middle of all that, I paused. And I said, God, I feel invisible. And what I felt in return wasn't judgment. It wasn't guilt. It was a soft whisper inside, I see you. See, they may overlook you, but I don't. That's when it clicked. We've been trained to crave recognition from people. But the truth is, your reward doesn't come from them. People celebrate the flashy, but God, see, He honors the faithful. You see, He sees the dad who keeps showing up even when he's exhausted. He sees the mom who gives all when nobody thanks her. He sees the quiet friend who encourages others even while battling their own storms. I'm telling you right now, God sees what people ignore. See, God, He saw you holding it together last week when you were breaking inside. He saw you staying calm when you had every right to snap. He saw you give that last bit of patience, that last ounce of grace when nobody else knew how close you were to burning out, right? So if you've been feeling invisible lately, if you've been doing everything right and still feel like it's not enough, please hear me. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are definitely not invisible. Because right now, you're being refined. You're being developed. You're being trusted with the hard parts because you are strong enough to carry them. Let me be real for a second. There have been moments where I've thought, what's the point, right? Why keep showing up when nobody seems to care? Why stay faithful when nobody seems to notice? Why keep giving in when it feels like nobody is giving back? But every time I come to God in that space, He reminds me, you're not doing this for them. You're doing this for me. And I see it all. Galatians 6:9 says, right? Let us grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up. And I believe that. I believe your season is coming. The silent days aren't wasted. They're just building you in private before God blesses you in public. So if today you feel underappreciated, if your name never gets mentioned, if people walk past your effort like it's nothing, I want you to remember this. Your work isn't in vain. Your faithfulness isn't forgotten. Your quiet obedience isn't wasted. God is keeping track of every act of integrity, every moment you chose peace over pride, every time you served when nobody was watching. And listen, if no one told you today, let me be the one to say it. I see you. I appreciate you. You matter. You're doing better than you think. So don't give up. Don't let the silence trick you into thinking you're doing something wrong. Sometimes the most powerful growth happens when nobody's watching. If this hit home for you, comment below, right? Because I promise you, you're not the only one feeling this way. Let's remind each other that we're not in this alone. Stay faithful, stay grounded, and trust this. God sees what people miss. And when He rewards you, it won't be temporary praise. It'll be eternal purpose.